Hash top 3 fruits for diabetics to eat. Helps control blood sugar. Hash number 1. Introduction. The fruit myth that could be hurting your diet if you have diabetes. You may have been told something that sounds completely logical. Fruit contains sugar. Sugar raises blood glucose. Therefore, people with diabetes should avoid fruit. But that conclusion leaves out one of the most important parts of the story, because the sugar inside a whole fruit does not enter your body alone. It arrives surrounded by water, fiber, vitamins, minerals, and natural plant compounds that can dramatically change how quickly that carbohydrate reaches your bloodstream. And this is where things become interesting. The real question is not simply, does fruit contain sugar? Of course it does. The better question is, asterisk, asterisk, what happens inside your body after you eat that fruit? Asterisk, asterisk, does glucose rush into your bloodstream rapidly, forcing your pancreas to respond quickly? Or does the structure of the food slow digestion and create a more controlled rise? That difference can matter enormously for someone trying to manage type 2 diabetes. Current diabetes nutrition guidance does not require everyone with diabetes to eliminate fruit. Instead, nutrition should be individualized around glucose response, medications, overall carbohydrate intake, health goals, and personal preferences. And today, I'm going to show you 3 practical whole fruit choices that can fit extremely well into a blood sugar conscious diet. We will start with a fruit most people overlook. Then we'll move to an everyday fruit hiding something valuable inside its skin and flesh. And finally, number 1 has actually been studied in adults with type 2 diabetes with fascinating results after meals. But stay until the end, because even a healthy fruit can become a problem if you make one very common mistake, and millions of people make it every morning. Number 2. First, understand what fruit does to your blood sugar. Before revealing the 3 fruits, you need to understand one simple rule. Asterisk, asterisk, whole fruit and fruit juice are not metabolically identical. Asterisk, asterisk, imagine eating an orange. You peel it. You too eat. Your stomach receives the fruit together with its natural structure and fiber. Now imagine drinking a glass of orange juice. Several oranges may have been squeezed into that single glass. You can consume the carbohydrate quickly with much less chewing and usually less intact fiber. Your digestive system has far less work to do. That matters. Human research comparing whole fruits with their juices has shown that the physical structure and fiber of fruit can influence glucose, insulin, and satiety responses. In one controlled study, whole oranges produced a different insulin response from orange juice. Despite providing equivalent amounts of sugar, fiber is particularly important. Think of soluble fiber like a traffic control system inside the digestive tract. It can slow the movement and absorption of nutrients, helping prevent carbohydrates from entering the bloodstream all at once. And this is not only theoretical. A randomized crossover clinical trial involving people with type 2 diabetes found that higher fiber produced lower post-meal glucose exposure than lower fiber breakfasts. This is why someone with diabetes should usually think in terms of asterisk whole fruit, sensible portions, and the total meal asterisk, rather than simply asking whether a food contains sugar. And there is another useful strategy. Instead of eating fruit beside cookies, sweetened cereal, or white bread, consider pairing your fruit with something containing protein or healthy fat. For example, unsweetened Greek yogurt, a small handful of walnuts, almonds, or chia seeds. The fruit still contains carbohydrates, but the entire meal becomes more balanced. Now that you understand the mechanism, let's review fruit number 3. Number 3. Number 3, oranges. Eat them, don't drink them. Number 3 is the orange. But there is an important condition. I'm talking about the asterisk. Asterisk whole orange, asterisk, not a large glass of orange juice. An orange gives you sweetness, water, fiber, vitamin C, and citrus plant compounds in one naturally portioned package. And the fiber is one of the reasons the whole fruit behaves differently from simply drinking extracted sugars. Picture your digestive system after eating an orange. Before the carbohydrate can reach your bloodstream, your teeth have to break the fruit down. Your stomach has to process its cellular structure, and the carbohydrate is mixed with fiber and water. That is very different from drinking a sweet beverage in 30 seconds. Controlled research comparing whole oranges with orange juice has demonstrated that processing the fruit changes the body's metabolic response, including its insulin response. Citrus fruits also contain compounds such as hesperidin and other research studying people with type 2 diabetes during a Mediterranean diet intervention found increases in circulating citrus bioflavonoids, along with reductions in an inflammatory marker called IL-6. That study does not prove that oranges alone treat diabetes, but it helps explain why whole citrus fruits can be valuable components of an overall healthy dietary pattern. And inflammation matters because type 2 diabetes is not simply a disease of too much sugar. It involves insulin resistance and complex metabolic changes throughout the body. So how could you use oranges? Try one small or medium whole orange rather than automatically reaching for juice. You could eat it alongside a protein-rich breakfast, or combine orange segments with plain Greek yogurt and a few walnuts. And remember this sentence: asterisk, drink water, eat your fruit. Asterisk, because the more we destroy the natural structure of fruit, the easier it often becomes to consume much larger quantities very quickly. But our next fruit may be even more practical, because you can carry it almost anywhere. 4. Number 2 apples. Simple, portable, and full of fiber. Number 2 is the apple. There is nothing exotic about it. No expensive powder, no supplement bottle, no complicated recipe. But simplicity is exactly what makes the apple so useful. A whole apple gives you carbohydrate in a package containing water and dietary fiber. And much of the nutritional value is found in the parts people often remove. That means eating the apple whole, including the skin when appropriate, is generally very different from drinking apple juice. Remember what we discussed earlier? The structure surrounding carbohydrate matters. Research on fiber intake in people with type 2 diabetes demonstrates that higher fiber meals can reduce post-meal glucose exposure compared with lower fiber meals. Now, imagine 2 snacks. Snack number 1. Apple juice and crackers. Snack number 2. A small whole apple with several walnuts. They may both contain carbohydrates, but metabolically, they are completely different meals. The second requires chewing. It contains intact fiber. The walnuts add fat, protein, and additional satiety. This can make it easier to control hunger and avoid continually reaching for refined carbohydrates later. But here is something important. An apple does not magically remove glucose from your bloodstream. It still contains natural sugars, and eating 3 enormous apples because fruit is healthy can still deliver a substantial carbohydrate load. This is why portion awareness matters. For many people, a small whole apple can be a convenient starting portion, particularly when paired with protein or healthy fat. But glucose responses vary tremendously. 2 people can eat the exact same fruit and see different glucose readings. Medication, physical activity, meal composition, sleep, insulin sensitivity, and portion size can all influence what happens afterward. So if you monitor your glucose, use your numbers as feedback. Your meter or continuous glucose monitor can tell you far more about your individual response than a viral list on the internet ever could. And now we arrive at number 1. This fruit has an especially powerful combination of fiber, intense pigments, and natural plant compounds. 5. Number 1, berries. The blood sugar-friendly powerhouse. Number 1 is berries, especially raspberries, strawberries, blackberries, and blueberries. Look closely at a bowl of berries. Those deep reds, blues, and purples are not accidental. They come partly from natural plant compounds, including polyphenols and anthocyanins. But berries also offer something very useful for people watching their glucose. A lot of flavor and volume without requiring an enormous carbohydrate portion. And raspberries deserve special attention. A randomized crossover study investigated raspberry consumption in obese adults with type 2 diabetes. When participants consumed raspberries, researchers observed significantly lower serum glucose levels 2 and 4 hours after the test meal, compared with the control condition. They also observed improvements in certain inflammatory markers. However, the researchers did find lower fasting glucose after 4 weeks, which is exactly why we should describe berries as a useful dietary tool rather than a diabetes treatment. That distinction matters. Nutrition science is rarely about miracles. It is about repeatedly making small decisions that move your metabolism in a better direction. Picture what happens after eating a refined carbohydrate breakfast. White toast, sugary cereal, sweet coffee. Glucose can enter the bloodstream quickly. Your pancreas responds by releasing insulin. But when insulin resistance is present, the body's cells do not respond to that signal as efficiently as they should. The pancreas may have to work harder. Now, compare that breakfast with plain Greek yogurt, raspberries, chia seeds, and a few walnuts. The meal contains protein, fiber, healthy fats, and intact whole fruit. This does not guarantee perfect blood glucose. But it changes the nutritional environment dramatically. A practical serving might be around half a cup to 1 cup of berries, depending on the person. The rest of the meal, medications, and carbohydrate targets. Frozen berries can work. To just look for versions without added sugar. Add them to oatmeal. Combine them with unsweetened yogurt. Put them over chia pudding. Or simply eat a small bowl after a balanced meal. And now we come to the mistake I promised you at the beginning. Because choosing the right fruit means very little if you consume it in the wrong form. Number #6. The biggest fruit mistakes people with diabetes make. The first mistake is turning your fruit into juice. Orange juice sounds healthy. Apple juice sounds healthy. A giant smoothie containing bananas, mangoes, dates, honey, orange juice, and sweetened yogurt sounds extremely healthy. But your bloodstream does not care about the marketing. It responds to what enters your digestive system. When multiple servings of fruit are blended or juiced together, it becomes incredibly easy to consume far more carbohydrate than you would normally chew and eat as whole fruit. Whole fruit also tends to produce greater satiety than juice, and controlled research has demonstrated metabolic differences between consuming intact fruit and drinking its juice. The second mistake is believing that natural sugar means unlimited sugar. Natural foods can still contain carbohydrates. Portion size still matters. The third mistake is eating fruit on top of an already carbohydrate-heavy meal. Imagine breakfast containing sweetened cereal, toast, jam, flavored yogurt, orange juice, and then a banana. The problem is not necessarily the banana. The problem is the total carbohydrate load of the entire meal. Instead, Build meals strategically. Start with protein. Include vegetables or other fiber-rich foods. Add healthy fats where appropriate. Then, include a reasonable portion of whole fruit. And there is one final warning. If you use insulin or glucose-lowering medication, do not dramatically change your carbohydrate intake without considering how that change may interact with your treatment. Hypoglycemia, blood glucose falling too low, can be dangerous. Diabetes nutrition should always be personalized, particularly for people using insulin or medications that can cause low blood sugar. The current ADA standards emphasize individualized diabetes care rather than one universal eating prescription. Food can be extraordinarily powerful, but food and medication have different jobs. Do not stop prescribed medication because a fruit, supplement, or internet video claims to reverse diabetes. Use nutrition as part of the larger strategy. 3 fruits, 1 simple rule. So let's bring everything together. Number 3, asterisk, asterisk, oranges, dot, asterisk, asterisk. Choose the whole fruit instead of routinely drinking the juice. Number 2, asterisk, 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 asterisk. Keep the fruit intact. Watch the portion and consider pairing it with nuts or another source of protein and healthy fat. And number 1, asterisk, asterisk. Berries, dot, asterisk, asterisk, especially raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, and blackberries. Research in adults with type 2 diabetes has found promising effects of raspberries on post-meal glucose, although berries should never be described as a replacement for diabetes treatment. But perhaps the biggest lesson from this video has nothing to do with any individual fruit. It is this: do not judge food simply by whether it contains sugar. Look at the entire package. Fiber, water, portion size, processing, protein, healthy fats. And most importantly, your individual glucose response. Because managing diabetes is rarely about finding one miracle food. It is about what you repeatedly put on your plate, day after day. Those small decisions influence your blood vessels, your heart, your kidneys, your brain, your energy, and ultimately, your quality of life. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, because that helps more people discover practical science-based information about food and healthy aging. Subscribe to Healthy Fruits and turn on notifications because we have many more videos coming about foods that can support healthier blood sugar, circulation, inflammation, and longevity. And share this video with someone who has stopped eating fruit because they were afraid of the sugar. Finally, tell me in the comments, which of these 3 do you eat most often? Berries, apples, or oranges? And have you ever checked your blood sugar after eating it? Your experience may help someone else in this community. Thanks for watching Healthy Fruits. Take care of your body today, because your future health is being built one meal at a time.